Doing a box plot in StatCrunch, it's super easy. You do need to know what a box plot is. Now your 5-number summary, you've got to know what this stuff is, not just what buttons to push, because you won't know how to answer the questions. The 5-number summary consists of the low number, quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, and the high number. These are the numbers from the data list. Quartile 1 is the same thing as percentile 25. Quartile 2 is the same thing as percentile 50, is the same thing as your median, your middle number. Quartile 3 is the same thing as P of 75, the number that has 75% of the data elements under it. However, when we look at a set of data, let's say we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 15. 25. The median here is the 5. That is the middle number. There's 5 numbers below it, 5 numbers above it. Notice 5, your range goes from 1 through 25, so your range is 24 numbers, 25 minus 1. 5 is very close to the bottom. It's much, much closer to 1 than it is to 25. So it isn't the number halfway between these. It's the number that if you take the list of numbers, it's in the middle. So these are our medians. These are our low numbers and our high numbers. And this is Q1 and this is Q3. Here's low. Q1 is here. Q2, which is our median, is here. Q3 is there. And the high number's up there. So they're not necessarily spaced evenly out. It would be a mistake to expect that. So it's easy enough to find those 5 numbers. The low and the high number are already in the data set. Figure out what the median is. Figure out basically the number halfway between those. The easiest way to do this in StatCrunch. Now check this out. Here are our pulse rates. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we've got 40 men's pulse rates and 40 women's pulse rates. I'm going to load this data set into StatCrunch. 2 columns worth. Now, I could get the numbers I need by using data and sort individually on these. Let me show you how I would do that if you need to. Data, sort. So because I have to sort both columns individually, I'm going to select one column. I'm going to do the men's first. I'm going to sort it. I'm going to go ahead and replace the current column. And then I'm going to do a data, sort. I'm going to select the second column. I'm going to sort it on the second column. I'm going to sort those separately. So I can see here that the low number for the men's is 48. High number for the men's is 91. High number for the women's is 104. Sorry, 102. Low number for the women's is 55. I could get my quartile first, second, and third numbers, and then you set up the box plot. by just drawing it on a number line so that you've got your low, your high, your median could be way down here. Quartile 1 might be here. Quartile 2 might be over here somewhere. And you draw a box. That's your box plot. But then there's the, let's let StatCrunch do it for us. So if I pull this over, and I'm going to get rid of this, I'm going to move this way over here. If I hit, and I did not have to sort these to do this, if I hit graph, box plot, I'm going to highlight both of these, both the columns I want to get box plots from. The fences identify outliers. We are not doing that at this moment. When you need to do that, leave this checked. Make sure you draw boxes horizontally, or it'll draw the box vertically like this. Hit compute. There we go.